Hi. So, today's verse is, God gave us not a spirit of fear, but of power and love and self-control. And I feel like for my life, I tend to lean towards fear as a distraction against revival. But I feel like it's the same root as pride, which the devotional was talking about how over enthusiasm and these random manifestations can actually get in the way of our revival. And so I feel like this verse is so perfect because it really hits on that it's not, the opposite of fear is not overcompensating. It's not uncontrolled emotions or actions. God's Spirit is very in line with what Jesus says. It's very orderly. And so I really feel like the three components that this verse uses to combat fear are really powerful, especially for me. So the first one is love that is genuine. And I wrote down genuine and active love. So it's serving, but it's not just serving for serving's sake. It's genuine. It has to come from the heart. And power, which is God's power. And I think that's important because it's not our own power, but it's also not dead. Power is in there. The Spirit is in there. But it's God's power. So it's not just our uncontrolled ego or what we think should happen. It's really what God wants to happen. And then lastly is self-control. And that, which I really feel like pride and fear are both based on not believing that God is enough. So I wrote that self-control is believing that God is enough for us, so we don't need to compensate with fear or pride. And I feel like that is so powerful for me because I often flip-flop from fear to pride. And it's so easy to not realize even when I'm not fearful, if I'm still choosing to be prideful, then it's the same root of not trusting God. So I feel like this is such a good devotion because it brings us back to God and back to the essence of revival, which is each of us individually drawing near to God so that we as a whole can all be close to God. And I don't have the prayer with me, but thank you.